The Special Tribunal has just handed down judgment in favor of a bid by the Special Investigating Unit to include 6 more companies in the Digital Vibes litigation. The SIU is trying to recover money forked out in the Digital Vibes scandal. Joining me now is the SIU spokesperson, Kaizer Kganyago, to give us more detail about the case that they have just won. Mr. Kganyago, thank you very much for your time. Flesh it out for us, the important bits, if you will. Why is this significant, this particular case that you say you've won?
Good morning, Goli, and good morning to the viewers. People will remember that we have instituted a case before the Special Tribunal where it was a Digital Vibes, it's us versus Digital Vibes and 33 others. Therefore, when we continued with our investigation, we then found that there was money flow that went to other companies and people that were not included in the 33, and we then applied for a joinder where we are able to then join these people so that when we recover, because we must remember the main reason why we are having this case is to recover the 150 million rand from whoever might have benefited. And therefore there were these people, these 6 entities, or individuals and entities that we had to recover money from, and we applied for this joinder, and that is what the judgment today is about.
Yeah.
And these 6 are now part of, not necessarily 6, it's only 5, because the other one is just a company that is owned by the individual that is there on the list.
Mr. Kganyago, companies are run by individuals. Let me ask you a straightforward question. Is the former minister's son, Dedane, among those who owns one of these 5 companies?
Definitely. The company that is being joined by the name of All Out Trading is solely owned by Dedane. And then the other one, Tuso, it is owned by 50% by Dedane and another person. And then the lady that you see there, Stokozile Mkhize, is the wife of Dedane. And then Cedar Fall Properties is owned by Dr. May Mkhize, who is the wife of Dr. Mkhize. And then Sarela Trading is owned by other people. Therefore, these are the kind of names that are involved.
Mr. Kganyago, that's the minister's family. That's the former minister's family members directly involved here. How much monies did these companies receive from this 150 million rand?
Our investigation is that All Out Trading received about just over 1 million rand, and then Tuso Kuhle received 1.255 million, and then Ms. Thokozile Mkhize about 650,000 rand. Cedar Fall received about 1.8 million, and then Sarela about 586,000. You might be mindful that this is according to the information that we have. Therefore, we have to join them so that when we get to the main case, we are in a position to say, one, if this contract is set aside, we can then recover these monies from these entities.
And in all of this that has happened, these companies getting bits here and there of this 150 million, in your investigations, you have not found the hand of the former minister.
You will remember that the former minister was already in the application, because he is one of the people that we have cited as respondents in the 33 before we added this one. Together with Dedane as an individual is part of the 33. Because when we instituted the case, we had the Digital Vibes and 33 others. And therefore now we are adding these ones to go up to about 37, 38 in terms of respondents.
Mr. Kganyago, so these companies they are now going to be referred to the National Prosecuting Authority for this case now to be investigated criminally. Do we have that right?
At the moment, this is not what the matter is about. This matter is, at the moment, only about the fact that they are now joined in the matter that is before the Special Tribunal. Therefore, we are going to then change our documents to include them so that when this matter is finally heard and if we succeed in setting aside this contract, we will then have to recover from now over 37 respondents the money that they might have received for the purpose of this, because the intention is to get all the 150 million rand that was given to Digital Vibes. And therefore, the issue of referrals will be done separately. As we have done some, but we will do whatever, like we have said in the report, that the investigation report might have been handed to the president, but the investigation continues. And as and when we find more information and new information, we will act accordingly, whether it is a referral to the NPA or the disciplinary referrals or this matter that is before the tribunal.
Yeah. Final question to you, sir. I'm aware that the Special Investigating Unit plays no role in the work of the national legislature. If anything, you are among the entities that goes to account to those structures from time to time. But you will be aware that the Ethics Committee in Parliament has cleared the former minister. And I just want to get your sense from the SIU as people who have been investigating this matter. Does it shock you that this committee has ruled in this way? Would you have expected a different result based on what you have said was possibly the role of the former minister in this matter?
Yeah, it's a very difficult one, Jolie, to answer, because this is a matter that has got, it is before Parliament. And if I understand it well, it is a member of Parliament who reported this matter to the Ethics Committee of Parliament. Therefore, the only role that we played was we were asked to give information that they needed, and we did so. And we don't want to be commenting about issues that really we are not party to, because we have got things that we are dealing with, and we'll continue to do them with the diligence that it deserves, and we'll follow up in terms of the judicial decisions that we want from the Special Tribunal. It will not be a fair thing for us to be indicating how we feel about it.